Roger Goodell also spoke to the media yesterday, and one of the things that caught my attention was the discussion about NFL international games, because next year's schedule includes Melbourne, Rio de Janeiro, Munich, Madrid, and 3 London games. Here was Goodell.
Did you see the one they're having at the Nassau?
Here was Goodell when asked about what his ultimate goal is with the NFL international games.
Well, I've said many times 16 games, so that every team is playing a regular season game every season. I think that's an important mark for us to go for. I think we're well on our way. And hopefully, with the desire that we have from our side, but also the desire for people to have this in their communities, in some of the greatest cities in the world, are all asking, can we do this? And I think it's now about saying, we don't have enough capacity or don't have enough inventory. And we are getting great reactions from our teams. They all want to play. Our players loved it. One of the greatest things from last season was talking to our players and our coaches about how proud they were to be there and talk about the game, to help globalize the game. And they felt like ambassadors, I think.
I think we've talked about this many times on the show. There will undoubtedly, within the next 5 to 7 years, be an international Super Bowl, it feels like. I don't know exactly how far ahead they plan the Super Bowl venues, if it's like the golf majors where they plan them out like a decade in advance, but there will 100% be an international Super Bowl in the very near future.
How do you feel about that? Because I actually don't mind. The Super Bowl is actually so lacking of fan, it's not a home game for anybody. Might as well just have it anywhere.
Exactly. I think it's kind of awesome. I think a Super Bowl in London at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium or at Wembley or whatever, would be.
I've been to both.
Okay, sick brag.
I go Wembley over Tottenham.
Have you been to Melbourne?
Yeah, I also went to Crystal Palace.
I went to Arsenal's.
Yep, and but for me, I was a Chelsea fan.
Oh. All right, tough. You and I are at odds. But no, I think it would be great. Especially London's such an international city, Curtis, as you know.
Who's a better coach, Arsene Wenger or Mike Vrabel?
I would go Vrabel personally. Okay. That would be my guess. But I think it's cool in a way, right? Because I think having a game in London is interesting. It's just the time difference is the big issue, right? Because if you're having a game at night in London, at best you could do it at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Our time, which means you're having the Super Bowl at 11 a.m. on the West Coast.
No, you could do it at 9 in London, and that's 4 o'clock East, 1 o'clock
Definitely.
West.
And I also think they have the Super Bowl until 2028 is set. So I bet it would be as soon as 2029 that you've got London.